Hello everybody, welcome back to the Sleep Sleeper series. Now I've already transferred islands for the week because I wanted to do some calculations in Rain on X. I know that I've said that I'm going to use Neroli's lab for this account, but Neroli's lab doesn't have the capacity to plan for event weeks that have boosts to like ingredient count like Rain on X does, at least as far as I was seeing. So I needed to port all my Pokemon in, which means I needed to see their stats, which you can only do if you can actually access them, which you can't do when you still have to transfer over weeks. So I did this in between, and I would have done this on camera, but that caused a lot of lag because I've got my I've still got the laptop running instead of the computer. So this is the ingredient list I want to make up: 126 soil, 119 tomatoes, 154 corn. That's kind of the goal. I might shift things around a little bit in case I end up deciding to go for trying to split either or, salads or desserts. I think that might be a decent idea. So I'm going to do some more calcs later on, but I was kind of running short on time today, and I want to get this recording out for you guys. So this is the team that will likely be running if we roll salads. And yeah, I don't know what to say about it. We're making green grass salad all week. It doesn't show up very strong in this part of the calculator right now, but that's just because it's a level 1 meal, and I put in 0 island bonus. I don't really know where it's going to land us. I don't intend to use good camp ticket because we don't really need to. But it's an option for us, is to make this. I want to level the meal. I want to use the meal. Get a nice start off with it. It's a nice combo that we have with our Comfey and Mime Cramorant combo. And with the boosts, it'll just make it even easier. Because we won't need to stockpile as much as we otherwise would have to. So, that's why we're running the team that we're running. And we're just going to wait here while the casting catches up to what's actually going on the phone. Come on. This sometimes takes a minute. But as you can see, I went to green grass, which is a very unconventional pick, especially for off weeks. My primary reasoning for that is because my area bonus is getting to a point where my green grass is the area bonus is at 50%. I didn't want it to become an odd number. That way, if we next time that we have like an odd number as an off 5% number, which if I went back to either of the other two islands I'd be interested in, which would be Cyan or Snowdrop, we'd be getting rollover, and I didn't want that. I want Greengrass to be maxed because if there is an event that forces us to go to Greengrass, I don't want it to be off numbers. So the next 2 weeks, including the packed portions week, we're going to go to Greengrass just because I want to make sure that I get its island bonus maxed for where we're currently sitting. So, I do like seeing oil collected. That is a very good thing right now. But let's hop into our sleep session review. Now, this is still going to be at Cyan, but now our Snowdrop is maxed, so I don't have to worry. I still have that as an option. But Greengrass is a bit unique in that it's the only island that sometimes you get forced to go to, like genuinely forced. Now, just like with my other account, I left it on the nightstand last night, so that's a whoopsie. But I noticed this one later, so this one actually, the sleepers suffered a little bit more because of my mistake last night, so whoops. They only got an 89% sleep score, which is a bit rough, but oh well. Life happens, things happen, we all make mistakes sometimes. Because of my mistakes, my Pokemon got less sleep on this account. Alrighty, what are we going to encounter today? We got a Mime Jr., a Totodile, Braviary, Quagsire, Bonsly, Quaxwell. Well, we got a couple new styles, so that is good to see. Watch, right as I get Greengrass's area bonus maxed, I'll be unlocking Old Gold Power Plant, which gives us another 5% area bonus at every island. Alrighty, and then Quaxwell. I still think we're like 30-something away for sleep style, so I'm actually not worried about that, but that's more just a joke. Alrighty then. As for what we can catch here, I think it's literally just the Mime Jr. I think everything else is off limits to us on this account. Yeah, it all is. Although, honestly, I still am not 100% sure about evaluating skill specialist. Because honestly, I think if I wanted to, I think it'd be reasonable for me to include Braviary, just because I don't see anyone else really using it. I think it was more hyped during its release week, but the more I think about it, the more I'm like, you know, it's not actually that great. It's a no, but I don't know. Well, okay, it's very powerful, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, it's, I don't see it used. Nobody's using it. I think it'll get more powerful as the game progresses and we get further into our strong Pokemon. But, you know, who knows? I probably won't ever use it because it's one of those things that even if it is legal, I probably won't use Braviary because it's a skill specialist and I just don't have access to seeds on this account. So, thank you, Neroli. We are always making serious strides around here, even if we're not actually catching anything, apparently. We'll send out Quaxwell. Quaxley Candy's always a good one. Lots of people have... Quackable is one of the best ingredient specialists in the game, in my mind. I would like to see more Dream Shards, but oh well, you can't win them all. But yeah, that's where we're currently sitting at for what the plan is this week. Now, this week I'm just trying to stockpile those ingredients. I'm particularly running the Drifblim to aid in the corn production with the Comfey, just because the Comfey, right now it's not that great for corn. It will be once it hits level 60. But right now, it's pretty terrible for corn, honestly, because it only gets 2. It's only got as the A proc. The ABA list is kind of making it that it doesn't really unlock its true potential until level 60. So that's why it's... Right now, it's just not that great for the corn, which is what I need, what I'm trying to stockpile right now. So we're probably just going to be... Snorlax is going to be eating a lot of ginger. Well, let's put it that way, because we'll get a lot of excess of that we aren't using for this meal. So, and we're going to need to cycle that out. So, Cramorant's for the oil. And this mime is not my shiny mime, notably. This mime is another one that I caught that has the Mono Tomato list, and it's a little bit better for it. The shiny mime has ABA as well, so it makes more potatoes. It's more of a potato farmer. So I actually don't need to run the shiny mime right now because I need tomatoes for stockpiling purposes, because the other mime is so good at producing potatoes that I don't need to stockpile any. So we're running a little bit of a different team right now. I'm not really caring about strength this week. I could run my Butterfree, or my Rats, honestly. This would be a great week. If this were the event week, I'd be ecstatic. Because the Rats and the Butterfree, like, yeah, I'd just be set as far as berry specialists go. But we're trying to stockpile ingredients this week, and I don't know if I'm going to make it, because my ingredient finders are not the best. In fact, I'm running a Drifblim, one of the most notoriously low ingredient rate Pokemon in the game that isn't even an ingredient finder, to try and get extra corn. So that should show you how sad it is right now to try and build up this ingredient list. But anyway, we'll see how well it goes. We'll just try and get as close to our numbers as we can and kind of play it by ear. So if you have enjoyed the video, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Down in the description, we'll have a link to join the Discord. You can come join us, hang out, talk about all things Pokemon Sleep and the like. I've also got the join button. If you are financially capable of doing so and want to support me in that way, then feel free to click that. I do give a huge thank you to all of my channel members. It means a lot to me, even though I don't have any paid rewards. And as always, I thank you all for watching and hope that you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.